This is a brief explanation of connecting an Android head unit to a 2011 Cayenne. Under this cover here, I installed the Wi-Fi antenna as well as the GPS antenna. I'll have a still shot to that. The factory connector, which is this guy here, has a clip here, flips over 90 degrees. You would then extract the fiber optic, which is here, plug it into this connector, and then reinsert it into the blue box. This piece of wiring came complete from the vendor. Then you plug in the connector to power the unit up, and the only wiring that I had to do was to screw in these brass colored connectors here. One here and the other one is here. Those are the two antennas that I've mentioned. The FM antenna is this guy here, and I'll give you a link to the output, but that just plugs right into the back of that. I reused the factory USB, which is this mustard colored cable. Just plugged it into one of the other USBs that come with the unit. I've got another USB here on the floor. Essentially that got fished down, and then I just dropped it out here. The factory USB is in the armrest, as you guys know. What else is there? There is a CAN box, which is also pre-wired. Really nothing to do here. It just takes the CAN bus signal for the steering wheel controls, all of the distance information that's on your normal display, your parking sensors, all comes through the CAN bus. That's factory wired. You plug in the head unit here. These other miscellaneous cables are not used. The purple, the white, those are traditional speaker wires. I have the Bose system, so none of that is used. Really, that's it. You just need two of these connectors, antenna, and then the factory camera is through this harness as well, which I think I started to talk about, which is this says backup camera. Goes into the RCA cable labeled camera in. This one says camera out from the factory harness. That's really all the wiring you got to do on this thing. It's just short of plug and play, no cutting, no soldering. Basically, this is the depth of this new unit, about 1.5 inches deep, versus the other one is about 7 inches deep. So I'm going to have plenty of room to bury these boxes back there. So I'm going to push all this stuff back in and end the video. But the GPS and the Wi-Fi camera kind of ratted around, came down through here, and then went in through this corner. You can see those cables are right there, and then those were excessively long, so those were zip tied as well. But again, no cutting, no twisting of wires, no connections whatsoever.